Welcome to the 46th Annual Glenview Civic Awards. We are able to honor those who have made a difference in our community because of the commitment of 8 of our village's service clubs and the Chamber of Commerce. These organizations annually donate funds to underwrite our awards banquet, as well as contributing volunteer hours to assure a successful event. We would like to recognize our fine sponsors.
Our organization was chartered in 1988 by Billy T and several other individuals who are still involved in the club. So this year's our 25th anniversary. The mission of Rotary really is to set high ethical standards, to get involved in service that makes a difference. And I think in doing so, get involved with individuals who will then learn about the needs that are around us and have the opportunity to make a difference. Our Rotary Club does a Rotary Run in September of every year, Chase the Bear. That generates the ability for us to make a difference around us. We get involved in everything from helping support youth services to Guatemala Literacy Project, and of course involved in Rotary International's work on eradicating polio, which we've done for several years. We are an energetic group that meets at 7 in the morning on Thursdays, every Thursday, at the Glenview Cafe at 800 Shermer Road. And come, please feel free to join us, be part of our group.
The Glenview Women of Today was incorporated over 30 years ago. Our mission is to raise money and donate time to support the local organizations within our community. Our biggest fundraising event is in the fall, where we tend to raise over $20,000, and it's typically a party. Last year we had a hoedown, we've had a Halloween party, Rocktoberfest, and just, whatever theme that we decide to do that year. Some of the organizations that we have supported in the past are the Northfield Food Pantry, Glenview Senior Center, Heartland Animal Shelter, but I think one of the most significant effects that we've had on our community was when the Glenview Women of Today started the Glenview Farmers Market in 1988. We then ran the market for 19 years until the Glenview Park District agreed to take over running it. The Glenview Women of Today has monthly meetings. We meet on the second Wednesday of every month at 7:30 p.m. The location varies from month to month.
The officers and members of Joseph M. Sesterhan Post 166, American Legion, Glenview, are welcome this opportunity to acquaint you with some of our activities and the history of our post. We were chartered in 1923 and were named after Joseph M. Sesterhan, the first boy from Glenview to lose his life in service in World War I. We've been involved in the community for 90+ years, and our proudest achievement is in the construction and maintenance of the monument in downtown Glenview. You'll find our post up front in the 4th of July parade. We co-sponsor with the village of Glenview the Memorial Day parade that ends at the monument, and also our Veterans Day ceremony is held there. We also sponsor, along with the Knights of Columbus and the Navy League, the Flag Day ceremony at Jackman Park, and we meet monthly at Ellie's Pancake House in Glenview. We invite any veteran who's interested in the American Legion to see our membership chair, Steve Girth, me, or any of the members of our post.
Glenview's Rotary Club was chartered March 26, 1945. We are a volunteer service organization. We help the communities locally and abroad. Our headquarters is in Evanston, Illinois, and they are the hub, and we are in 200 countries. We support the Boy Scouts of America, Girl Scouts of America. We help Helping Hands, Currently, we do Coats for Kids. Every fall, we have a fundraiser and we purchase coats and give a monetary check to the youth services of Glenview Northbrook. We also do Heartland Animal Shelter. We do a food and donation drive monetarily wise and donate it to Heartland Animal Shelter in Northbrook. We meet every Tuesday at Hackney's on Lake at 12:15 in the afternoon.
Our club was incorporated in 1965. Harry Volkman's the last remaining charter member. The Kiwanis Club is serving the children of the world. They're dedicated to changing the world, one child and one community at a time. Our club sponsors 2 key clubs in each of the high schools in town and 2 builders clubs at Springman and Atia. We award a $5,000 college scholarship annually to each of the high schools. We serve the Glenview Youth Services, the Glenview Senior Center, the Glenview History Center, and the Northfield Township Pantry, and other organizations and individuals who support the community at large. Of course, we belong to the Kiwanis International, which has over 16,000 youth and adult clubs, over 600,000 members across the world. One of our current endeavors is inspired by Erica Grad, the nominee for the Youth of the Year Award, and we're providing water tanks for a village and a home in Kenya. Our club meets weekly at Hackney's on Lake at noon. We have a little business meeting, a lunch, and a speaker.
The Glenview Council of the U.S. Navy League was incorporated in 1960. We are a civilian organization that supports the sea services and their families. We do many projects, and a lot of now are up at Great Lakes. At Christmas time, we gave a holiday party where we baked 300 cookies for the children, and 2 of our members played Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus. In spring, we have a Spouses Appreciation Luncheon, and there, last year, made spaghetti for 200 people, and they're all invited with their families up at the Great Lakes Community Center. Besides family projects, we support 2 Sea Cadet units, one in Cary, Illinois, and one in Rockford, and we support the Wheeling Junior Naval ROTC group that they train over at the Wheeling High School. Along with that, we have adopted the Wilmette Harbor Coast Guard Station in Wilmette. Our meetings take place at the Glenview Police Station the first Thursday of every month, and everybody's welcome to attend.
The Optimist Club of Glenview just celebrated our 50th anniversary. We were founded in 1961, and we actually have some of our founding members still in the club today. The purpose of the Optimist Club is the friend of youth, so anything that has to do with children in the community. Throughout the year we have many events. Some of them are fundraising, some of them there are for local charities. We do our annual scholarship awards that we give to seniors that are going to be going to college. We have a Friend of Youth fundraiser where we work with the Children's Memorial with Make-A-Wish, and we raise money with that at the White Eagle every year with a drawing, and we have a band. There's many other things that we do. We're involved with youth services. We're a friend of Wesley. We have our scholarship golf outing every year. Another event that we sponsor is the Ralph Lynch Annual Youth Appreciation Awards, where we meet at Valley Low, and we have approximately 100 people, but we have 25 of the most fantastic kids that come out who are recommended by their clergy, their coaches, their teachers, and we give awards similar to the Civic Awards. We meet 2 times a month. We meet the first Tuesday, we have lunch, and then the third Tuesday we have a dinner meeting. The lunch meetings are at Hackney's, the dinner meetings are at North Branch.
The Lions International was actually started in 1917 by Melvin Jones and a group of Chicago businessmen who decided they needed to serve communities. The mission of the Lions is to empower volunteers to serve the community and meet humanitarian needs, and to encourage peace, and to encourage international understanding through Lions Clubs. The Lions Club in Glenview has been involved in the American Cancer Society Relay for Life. We've been involved with the Rebuild Together, which is another organization that we volunteer our services to hopefully rebuild or help people in the community that have problems with their homes. We also have a vision and hearing bus that we bring into the community once a year over at the Park Center. Another function that we perform is to collect eyeglasses from all the vision places and just boxes in restaurants and other locations. And these glasses are reworked and sent all around the world to help people with sight problems. The Lions Club meets at Hackney's every second and fourth Tuesday of the month at 7 p.m.
The Glenview Chamber of Commerce was chartered in 1939 and has been operating continuously since then. We are chartered by the National Association of Chambers of Commerce. We belong to the State Chamber of Commerce as a professional networking opportunity. The Chamber of Commerce is the voice of the business community in the village of Glenview. And that's really our job, to represent their viewpoint and their interest in a cohesive, focused manner. The Chamber of Commerce organizes several events in the community. One is the Glenview Street Sale, which is an annual event every summer. We do the holiday in the park, which is a parade at Christmas time. And we have a variety of workshops and sessions that are open to the public. The Chamber has a business after hours every month at a different business that's open to the public. And it's an opportunity to exchange and to learn about people and businesses in town.
We're an original sponsor of the awards dinner, and we have been part of the process ever since. We're proud that 3 of the veterans from our post have been honored as Citizens of the Year.
We continue to be a sponsor because we feel it's very important to be involved in the community, as we are a service group.
We want to continue to support the awards for honoring these wonderful citizens and employees of the community, because we understand and appreciate the hard work and effort that it takes to make a difference.
We feel and think that this is a good thing for the community to recognize people to do outstanding work in the community and inspire other people to come forward and do the same.
Glenview's a community with a huge heart, and I think that is why we all feel so fortunate to live here and raise our families in Glenview. And I think the Glenview Civics Awards recognizes individuals who continue to make that difference in our community and make this a great place to live, so we are honored to be a part of it.
It's just so rewarding to be involved with an event where people come out and you have a police officer that has saved someone, or you have somebody that was rescuing someone from a train, just a normal person doing a heroic act. So as long as the Civic Awards are around, the Optimist Club will be involved in that.
We think it's very valued to support all the community activities. We are a service organization supporting the military community, but we also like to support our local community as well.
And we're proud to be able to help the Civic Awards find the people that are donating their time and efforts to the community.
I think it's really about the volunteers. We have a thriving, vibrant volunteer community here in Glenview. It's a way to honor them and their hard work.
Thank you to all these fine organizations. Glenview is the great community it is because of the good work done by each of them and because of the contributions of each of the people honored here tonight.